your head on my shoulder.
What's up, you guys? It's Gianna, and in today's video, we're going to be doing another spell jar. The last time I did a spell jar was probably almost 6 months ago, and you guys really liked it. Today's spell jar is based on mental health. It's going to help us release anxiety, release OCD and intrusive thoughts, as well as help those of us that struggle with depression. And what am I gonna say at the beginning of this video? You already know what's coming. I am not a doctor, nor is magic a way to diagnose or treat somebody. It's just something that I have personally seen help for me and help people around me. So I share it with you. Please use it at your own risk, as well as if you're really struggling, of course, talk to a doctor. And of course, just right this minute, the lawn guys decided to have a go at it. Yeah, trim the lawn, trim the hedges. It's fine, I'm not doing anything important here. Some type of candle, preferably one that you don't mind burning. That's why I love using taper candles, because they're very simple. I like using white because the color is universal, as I've talked about before, and it goes for any color you want to use. Another color I would use is purple or black. The next thing you're going to be needing, and I think is probably mandatory throughout this whole thing because you're setting the intention, is some lavender. So this is a bundle that I've made myself. I have tons of bundles in the shop if you're looking for something that's like low cost, but you really want to try something out like this. This lavender in specific is going to be what's holding our intention. There's also some homegrown sage here, but that doesn't really matter. Sage is great for purifying, but the lavender is going to be for setting emotional boundaries, which is very vital for your mental health. Now for the herbs you're gonna be needing, this here is angelica root, specifically angelica root, and if you cannot get it, definitely try to find angelica root oil. Along with some rosemary. I apologize that this is all so freaking big. It's because I own a shop and do this for a living, but like, you don't need that much. Some calendula, and these are just the bud and the flower. Next, you're gonna be needing some rose. This is a package of rosebuds and petals. Last but not least, you're gonna be needing some type of crystal. I'm using amethyst. Because we're not drinking this or putting this on our body, it doesn't matter if you're using a toxic crystal, but I personally would recommend something like amethyst, rose quartz, clear quartz, tourmaline. I'm going to be clearing the room with our bundle. Also going to be speaking my intention aloud. So at least with this guy, my intention will be emotional boundaries, ridding myself of anxiety, depression, OCD, and intrusive thoughts. Lavender smells so good when it's burned, it's ridiculous. Let's see if you could see that. So beautiful. Let's hope the smoke alarms don't go off. But it is very messy because the lavender will fall places, so you have to be super careful with that. Like some's already falling over here. But just make sure you're in a safe area, and I'm just gonna let that sit here. Angelica root is amazing for physical and mental protection. There's something about using root versus just regular plant ally that I feel like is very strong, because the root obviously has to maintain the whole plant, and it's much more powerful sometimes than using traditional herbs or flowers that are a bit airier and lighter. This has a very earthly, grounded intention with the root. Our amethyst is being used to break negative mental cycles and habits, as well as some patterns that we may not like. Rose is wonderful for self-love as well as protection. You have to think, as dainty as the flower is, it's got thorns wrapped all around it, and the aspect that it's filled with unconditional love, yet if you rub it the wrong way, it can strike back, is something that we want to embody, at least I want to embody, through this journey of healing, because you're learning your personal boundaries and you're learning how to give love and give support, but not let yourself be stepped all over. Miss Calendula, we are inviting in light and healing. She really reminds me of the aspect of the sun. And the sun's masculine energy is so powerful, but also it reminds me of Leo energy, which is what we're in right now. And Leo, as we know it, is the strength card. Our last herb is rosemary to protect mind, body, and spirit. I'm gonna charm my bottle now with my message to the divine and spirit. I think I explained this in a recent video, but I feel like breath is just adding your spirit and your own energy that nobody else has. If you can, try to burn the candle a little bit so you can mix in a little soot with that white color and you won't have to use a black candle. I hope you guys enjoyed this simple spell jar video, and I will be back soon with many more. I send you all my blessings and all my love. I will see you next time.